Hey guys, as you can see today we're doing Chainsaw Man chapter 13 to 19. And this will be a short video. I just wanted to get this out of the way because the next chunk of chapters that are coming up, I know it's gonna be over 10 minutes long, so look forward to that one. But let's get to these chapters. So Makima tells Denji if he kills the Gun Devil, she'll basically do anything he wants. Which is another and when we find out what the Gun Devil can do, it seems pretty OP, to be frank, because it killed over 1 million people in 5 minutes around the world. It wasn't even localized to one area, because I think even in America it killed like 500,000 people, and I'm like, holy shit. that is that does seem like endgame, an endgame type of boss, I guess I would say. So yeah, we're probably not going to be seeing that for a while. But we also find out what brung the Gun Devil into existence, which is basically everybody was getting guns to deal with devils. And since gun prevalence kind of went up and people are also getting scared of guns because there was so much of them, things kind of went all to a peak when a incident in America happened where guns were involved. And I think what they were alluding to, I think, was 9/11, and that's when the Gun Devil appeared and went like on a rampage across the world for 5 minutes and killed millions, well, killed hundreds of thousands of people and killed over 1 million people. And we also see Aki's backstory, which was his family was one of the victims of the Gun Devil's rampage, and from what we saw, he most likely blames himself for his little brother being killed because he told him to go in the house and get some gloves so he wouldn't be cold in the snow. And once he went inside is when his entire house was destroyed. And that's, the reason, also the reason he's become a gun devil, to get revenge for his family. So I like that good chunk of story right there. I really like that. Now, we find out they have some pieces of the Gun Devil, and each piece of the Gun Devil is attracted to each other, and so they can, if they have a big enough fragment of it, they can literally find out where the Gun Devil is. And the fragments, like I said, are attracted to each other. And if a devil eats one of the fragments of the Gun Devil, it'll actually get a power up from it. And from that, we see again, it's emphasizing how powerful the Gun Devil is, that even if somebody has a small fragment, like a 0.1% of it, it will power them up at least a decent amount, or even a significant amount. So that's cool to see. And then we cut to a new group of Denji, Power, Aki, and 3 new characters. Let me make sure I get their names right. Ri, which he doesn't really interest me all that much throughout these few chapters. He wasn't that interesting, I'll say. Kobeni, well, Kobeni, I think is how you pronounce her name. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her name. I'm going to be honest. So if you guys need to correct me, just say it down in the comments down below. But I won't be mentioning them all that much. And she's very annoying throughout these small chunk of chapters. And Himeno, and I do like her as a character. And we find out that her power is basically she made a deal with I think it was a ghost devil, and she's able to manifest its hand and be able to hold things in place or kind of make things levitate in the air and just strangle people. And it seems like you can't do anything against it because you can't grab it or stop it or anything. So that's a decently cool power, and I do like her as a character and her powers. And we also find out that Aki is her, I think, 6th partner, and all of her partners just kept dying over and over again. And Aki is most likely her longest partner at this point, and she's very worried about him. But as we keep going, we we see a weird like head devil thing come out of a door, and they immediately kill it because I'm like, yeah, of course kill it. But by doing that, they were trapped in the devil's ability, where he's able to basically have place keep, I guess, looping around itself. And they were in there for a while until the devil finally appeared and was telling them that he wants to make a contract with them where he'll set them free if he's able to eat Denji. And of course he said, yeah, you can just kill him and I'll eat him. And they're wondering why does he want to do that, and of course they refuse. And most likely the reason he wants to eat Denji is because of the unique being he is, where he is a human and a devil kind of fusing together in a kind of a mutual way, not in a forceful way like other devil men. Which is my best guess, of course. But they're in there for a while. They of course all of them start freaking out, and Aki says that he'll use his ability to kind of stop them, and Himeno stops him, and saying that his sword, if he uses it, it'll shorten his life, and she, of course, really doesn't want him to do that. So Denji eventually figures out to kill this Eternity Devil, is what its name is. To kill it, he's just going to basically make it wish it was dead by constantly cutting him up and eating him, and basically eating his blood to keep himself going and keep going and going and going and going. And he does that for 3 days straight, which I'm like, oh my god. And eventually the devil gives up and says it doesn't want to be in pain anymore and just kill it. And that's how this arc ends. So altogether, this arc was pretty fun. I like this little mini arc introducing us to at least one new character that I like. And I'm sure we'll see them in the future. So I'd like to go what your guys' opinion on these little chunk of chapters are. It's like I said, it was a decent arc. And remember to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more Chainsaw Man content from me. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. And look forward to the next video. Because it's gonna be a long one, I'll say that. And I'm looking forward to it. See you guys later.